Welcome back to the Comics family. Come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases for Wednesday, the 4th of October. And yes, I feel like it is the obligatory, oh my God, how is it October? First post of the month comment, because, yeah, again, this year is going very, very fast.
This year is going very, very fast. Yes, it does seem like it's flying by. Maybe it's just because we're getting old.
Maybe it is, yeah. Maybe. Anywho.
Even with the lack of sleep. Anywho, as she says, why not grab yourself a coffee, ready up some snacks, and join us as we dive into this week's new comics.
And we really need the coffee tonight. Anywho, let's get started with Detective Comics number 140. This is a facsimile. And it is a key because it's a facsimile reprint of the Riddler's first appearance, which I get is kind of cool, but I don't get why a facsimile would be.
Because they all seem to be now. And again, it's from Gotham City Comics, who apparently always get to put a key of the week on. I, for one, have no interest in visiting Gotham City Comics because their key of the weeks tend to be crap.
Well, I can understand why the original would have been a key at the time.
It's probably more because this book came out in 1904, I don't know, well before either of us were born, possibly even our parents. So it's a chance for you to get hold of a copy and read it at a non-ridiculous price.
True, it would be one that you could get and read.
No,
it was probably like 49 cents or something. Yeah, so it is one that you can get and actually get to read without, fear of damaging a ridiculously expensive book.
I've seen a few facsimiles lately that have been graded at 9.8 and they're going for like 100 plus. It's like, why? Why are these reprints of old books going at such high prices when you can still walk into a local shop and probably pick one up for £3.50? Or $3.99.
But I suppose you get sort of newly printed books that are coming back as a 9.8. Like if we sent off one of our new books, just for example,
if you send off a new book from DC or Image, then yes, because they have that wonderful cardstock. If you're sending off a book from Marvel, then I suggest you have it pressed, steamed, licked, flattened. Anything you can get 9.8, because they're, as much as I love the Marvel stories, their paper is ridiculous. For $1 billion company,
especially with how much diamonds seem to throw them around and they're already damaged by the time you pick them up off the shelf.
Yeah, as I like to say, fuck you, Diamond.
Yes. But anyhow, this might be one worth picking up if you have an interest in reading the Riddler's first appearance.
If you are a fan of the Riddler, then yeah, that might be one for you.
Yeah.
And please, if you do hear a whimpering dog in the background, it's because our male dog has just lost his manhood.
Yes, he had.
He's a little bit.
He had surgery today, and he's feeling a little bit sorry for himself.
Yes.
Poor little pup.
Anyway.
Talking of reprints,
we have The Walking Dead Deluxe #1. I'm pretty sure The Walking Dead Deluxe #1 came out a while ago, but this is the 20th anniversary reprint of The Walking Dead issue #1. Fuck me, is The Walking Dead 20 years already? Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Came out when you were 18.
Newsprint edition. I know, but I was into other things then.
Yeah.
And I wasn't collecting what I should have been.
No,
that is not the original cover of Walking Dead, but it's still a nice cover of Rick about to get ripped apart. There's no way he's surviving that, even with a shotgun.
Yeah, I was going to say, a shotgun is just going to make more zombies.
Way too outnumbered. For me, as a zombie.
Unless somebody pulls him through that window and there's actually a lot more going on.
Glenn that saves him in the second issue. Someone remind me, is it the second issue? I think it is. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know.
I will not be collecting it.
Even though you are a Walking Dead fan?
I have the Walking Dead Deluxe #1. You'd think I'd have collected the Walking Dead Deluxes, but they're out every week. And I want the originals. I want the original black and white books. And it makes them sound really old, but they're not. 20 years isn't that old.
It's pretty old. Anyhow, next up from Boom Studios, we have Abbot, 1979, #1. This is a final series of the Abbot trilogy. What is the Abbot trilogy?
I didn't know there was an Abbot trilogy.
I'm assuming she's Abbot.
Let's have a look.
I want to know where Costello is.
Really? Well,
You
it's
say
from
Abbot, and that's where my mind goes.
Saladin Ahmed. Never heard of him before the last couple of weeks, but he's been doing a few Marvel books lately, and so far he's been a pretty good writer.
Okay.
So yeah, might be one to collect. Be worth digging into Abbott 1979. Excuse me. And
what are the other ones in the Abbott trilogy? Is it like Abbott 1978?
So.
Abbott 1977?
Oh, there's some homework for you to do.
No, I don't care that much.
I don't care that much, but maybe someone else out there is a Boom Studios fan.
And knows who Abbott is.
Which is likely to be like an Amazon Prime or a Netflix show in the future, so it might be a good investment book. And then we have Alice Cooper #1. Where's this from? It's a Dynamite book. This is Alice Cooper versus demonic forces. In my opinion, he'd probably just get stoned. Yeah. I mean,
if you go from the
wizard's wand or something.
Maybe. If you go from the, American Mothers Against Metal or whatever it was called in the 80s, where they thought if you listened to heavy metal, your child was selling their soul to the devil. Yeah,
same as people that played D&D.
Yeah.
They were conversing
lots
with the devil.
Lots of things over the years have meant that you're
with your grandparents
a renegade.
Your great-grandparents in many cases, they sucked.
Yeah. But
Alice Cooper, because I don't know why it's a kid a week. It's just because it's Alice Cooper.
Yeah, maybe it's just because it's Alice Cooper.
It'll probably be a load of crap. But it might be one for you if you're an Alice Cooper fan. This is one for you to read from Mad Cave. It looks like a movie poster.
It does.
Yeah.
It is The Devil That Wears My Face, #1. In 1740, an exorcism gone wrong traps an exorcist in the body of a stranger, while a demon called Legion takes over the priest's identity.
Well, there's a B movie in the making. Never heard of any of these guys.
That sounds like a priest that is either having a lot of
fun, choked out by something,
or is in a lot of pain.
You have to go there, didn't you?
Well, this is something
for anyone that happens to be a Christian.
I'm just saying, that's the look on his face.
He's getting choked out by some kind of blood demon.
The demon that is wearing his face. Yes.
Yes, it's just an exorcist attempt, isn't it?
I feel like it is something that they could do a film or a series of at some point. You never know, but
most comic books do get made into films and TV series because no one in Hollywood has a...
There's no such thing as an original idea.
No, there's not. Well, there is in comic books.
Shakespeare had most of them first.
Well, fuck Shakespeare.
Anne Hathaway did.
That was a film, dear.
No, his wife, Shakespeare's wife, was called Anne Hathaway.
About the actress.
No, Shakespeare's wife. That's why it amuses me that there's an actress called Anne Hathaway. I don't know if that is actually her birth name or was done on purpose, but Shakespeare's actual wife.
And there's your trip down history lane. Moving on. We have from Dark Horse Midnight Show #1. 50 years ago, a freak accident on set shut down production of a film, but when footage is shown at a festival in present day, classic horror monsters manifest to wreak havoc on a town. Well, we're definitely getting into that Halloween theme.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like we're getting let's start getting you in the mood for spooky season. It's October.
Is anyone else getting it vibes here of, creepy town, shit, monsters come out? Because I'm sorry, Pennywise is crap. Anyone that turns around and thinks he's scary is an idiot.
Clowns are creepy.
Clowns are creepy, but have you seen what he becomes at the end?
No.
It will make you go from being to what the hell.
Even he becomes Mary Poppins.
Even the ending in the book is typical Spielberg. It's just
Spielberg.
Not Spielberg. What's his name? Stephen King. I was thinking of the films.
What's Spielberg got
Yeah,
to
no,
do
I was
with any
thinking
of
of
it?
the films. But yeah, it's typical Stephen King. He cannot in the book.
No.
He's got one or two. So one or two are allowed. But out of the how many
Most
he's
of them
written,
are.
trash. Utter trash.
I have heard a theory that Pennywise and Mary Poppins are the same species because they both
Mary Poppins the turtle.
Turtle.
Exactly. You haven't read the book.
No, but they both exist. They just appear out of nowhere, and they kind of exist on children. But Mary Poppins feeds on happiness and joy rather than fear.
So Pennywise can eat anything. Children taste better.
Well, she feeds on their.
He doesn't
puppy.
feast on their fear. He feasts on them.
I don't know.
I'm educating you now, Miss Anne Hathaway.
I started reading it when I was a kid, preteen, and I got so bored. Yeah,
thank you.
I got bored and gave up.
The fact
and
that
never read
there's
it again.
At the end of the first part when they're kids, that to make them all remember he has a kid orgy. Yeah, that's right. It's like, what the hell, man? What is wrong with this guy? Why would you even put that in a book?
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah.
I didn't get that far.
No. Anyway, let's stop.
Sticking with
Stephen King.
Sticking with the Halloween theme, we have Star Trek Halloween #1. This is a 4-issue limited series.
Yeah, this is coming from IDW, and I don't know why this is a key. Why is the penguin attacking?
I was going to say, it's Jean-Luc Picard and some woman being chased by a guy who very much looks like the penguin.
Isn't that Diana Troy?
It probably is.
Diana Troy?
I couldn't remember her name.
It's just, yeah.
Some woman.
My dad is a massive Trekkie, so especially with Carl and...
My dad was a bit of a Trekkie as well.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a generational thing. Everyone's dad was
Generation
Trekkie.
Yeah, so clearly something goes wrong on the holodeck and the penguin attacks.
Yeah, or some kind of bad guy.
Yeah. Moving on. Because I don't care about that. This I'm looking forward to. Transformers, #1, premiere issue of Transformers, ongoing title, published by Image, because Robert Kirkman has bought the rights to Transformers. You don't like Transformers. I loved Transformers as a kid. Stop putting your thumb up. Maybe Poppins.
I loved Mary Poppins, okay?
And I love Transformers. Who else doesn't like giant robots that kill each other? That is some nice work art. There's an even nicer cover. Well, I'll show you later.
Yes. I know the cover that you're very excited about.
Oh, now who likes Transformers?
No, I just said I know the cover that you're excited about. I didn't say I was excited about it. I said I knew you were excited about it.
Yes, dear. But I am excited about this. I like Transformers.
It just reminds you of your childhood.
Yes. So last week.
Oh look, here's another one.
Oh, that's a nice foil cover of Starscream there. He has definitely taken some battle damage.
I was going to say, he has holes.
Or divots, because not.
He looks like he's made of cheese.
He's a Swiss robot.
He is.
And he's got.
Is he neutral?
No, he is evil.
So he is very not Switzerland.
He is not Switzerland.
Oh look, there's a new one. Another one from Boom Studios. This is Ranger Academy #1. It's an ongoing series introducing the Ranger Academy, like it says on the tin, preceded by a free comic book day preview.
I did not pick this one up for a comic day.
It's like Ranger Academy. This is a new series introducing Ranger Academy. No shit fucking Sherlock.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell us anything about who Ranger Academy are.
I don't remember seeing a free.
It's Power Rangers.
Yeah, I know Power Rangers.
I only just noticed that.
But I'm saying I don't remember seeing.
Yeah. No, I don't remember there being a Power Rangers.
Excuse me.
Day. But then we didn't have a child in our life that was at the point of liking Power Rangers.
Also don't understand.
Now we do.
Also don't understand Power Rangers Academy, because surely they just picked at random?
No, obviously not.
Well, they
It
always
helps
were
train
picked
them.
at. Yeah, maybe that's a new thing then, because they used to be picked at random. It's 5 kids, find a coin. I mean, if coin I found them, still want one of them to give me a magic powers.
I'd rather have the Queen's Nose 50p rather than a Power Ranger. Queen's Nose was great. She rubbed. Did you never watch the Queen's Nose?
What was that?
There was two sisters, Melody and Harmony, and the younger one finds this 50p, and you rub the Queen's nose on this 50p, and time stops.
No, never seen it. Oh, look at childhood room.
Okay. Excuse you suck.
No, because I watched interesting stuff. You didn't.
What, like Transformers?
Yes.
Whereas I was watching Girls That Could Stop Time.
I will put this to a poll. What is better, Transformers or the Queen's Nose? We'll see. This will be a poll. Make sure you click. And if anyone clicks the Queen's poll...
So I'm clicking the Queen's poll.
The Queen's Nose. Anyway.
The Queen did not have a poll.
Moving away from the Queen's snozzer, we've got Vampirella, Dead Flowers, issue number 1. This is written by Sarah Frazetta, granddaughter of Frank Frazetta, who I'm assuming
wrote the original Vampirella.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue. I don't follow
She
Vampirella.
still has no more clothes on.
Well, apparently vampires don't feel the cold at night.
And she has unnaturally perky boobs for the fact that that is giving you no support.
Maybe it's part of her vampire powers to have perky boobs. It's how they attract in the humans. Look at the perkiness.
Maybe it's like the fact that she's the most covered part of her body is her shins.
Yes.
Like her feet and her shins.
She's like, I need protective footwear, but never mind the coldness around
the fact
me.
that my entire rest of my body is on display. I'm virtually naked, but I must have sensible boots.
Yes.
My
I mean,
feet
she's even
cannot
got a
get
collar.
cold.
A
Yeah.
Dracula style collar to go with her ribbon.
Lack of any other clothing. Yeah.
Well,
you do dye from your feet up, so maybe that would be the giveaway. Maybe her feet are like
blue,
really dusky purple. Yeah. You've not seen a lot of dead bodies. You dye from the feet up.
She works for the NHS, so in case anyone thinking she's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Although.
Well, next up we have the Alien Annual number 1. This is a standalone story. Oh, Dougie Doug, you're all right, Poppet.
It's a nice cover, but I do not like what
fruity.
Marvel have done with Alien so far.
What's with the...
It's a queen.
Why has she got some kind of, like, massive head?
It's a crown.
Is that part of her body?
Yeah, it is, but it's to represent that she's bigger than the rest. Like extra arms.
It's like she's got a triceratops.
Yeah, I think that's what they kind of based it on, and this head goes into that when she's resting and stuff. It's like protective armour. Moving away from the giant-headed queen, the queen's heads and noses tonight, and poles.
Leave the poles.
We have Birds of Prey, issue number 2, from DC. This is a variant cover. Variant cover by Otto Schmidt.
I quite like that.
That is a nice cover.
Did I get Birds of Prey number 1?
I don't know.
I can't
I'll
remember.
check for you soon. I think Doug says no, you didn't.
Yeah, the dog's like, no.
But yeah, Birds of Prey. That's a nice cover.
I do like that.
Oh, why did she kill a bunch of zombies?
I don't know. Maybe they weren't zombies. Maybe that's just meant to be dead people.
Clones, because they all look very similar.
Boring middle-aged white guys do.
It's a group of nonsense.
Next up, sticking with DC, we have DC's Ghouls, Just Wanna Have Fun, number 1. It's an anthology of Halloween stories featuring Batman, Nightwing, The Question, Crush, Mary Marvel, and Man-Bat. They have a character called The Question.
Yeah, he's a detective. So, The Question. Hunter claims it off. He has a mask that makes it look like you've got no face. I actually bought one of his issues the other day because it's the first appearance of Rorschach in DC, which, if you follow us on Instagram, you will see. The question is, how much longer can she go? The question.
I'm judging.
We noticed.
And I feel like the question should come along with the Riddler. Did he ever, like, hunt the Riddler?
Probably. They'll hunt each other. Okay. Moving away from the question.
But yeah, that does look like quite a fun book if you're into your Halloween stories.
Sticking with DC, we have Justice Society of America Golden Edition #1, and this is a reprint of issues 1 to 3 of the Justice Society of America from 2023.
So they only printed it this year, and they're now reprinting it as 1 to 3.
I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure it just means 2023, like they've printed it in this year. But that just seems weird to me. But yeah, if you're a Justice Society of America fan, there's a book for you.
And it's like a compilation, but not. It's like not put the whole story arc in one like proper big graphic novel book.
No.
They've just put 3 books in one book and called it the Gold Edition.
Yeah, basically.
So if you didn't get 1, 2, and 3...
1, 2, and 3 might be the whole story, though.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, if you missed out on getting these, you can now get them all together. Or if you want it as a reader. I don't get why you get this. And I don't get why it's a kid.
I don't understand either, but DC fans out there might know why, so I'll explain them. I personally won't be getting it.
No.
Yeah.
No interest whatsoever.
It might be like the original 1 to 3. Oh, yeah, who knows?
Next up, still from DC, we have New Golden Age Special Edition #1. This is another reprint of the New Golden Age #1.
A week of reprints.
Yeah, this is literally... I think that's what we're going to have to call this week's episode is the week of reprints.
I was going to call it the Queen's Poll. No.
Why has that dude got a colander on his head?
That's the Flash. That's the original Flash.
That didn't answer my question. Why has he got a colander on his head?
Be more like a World War I helmet, I think.
It looks like he has a...
Yeah, they've got holes in it.
It looks like a pasta strainer.
Maybe he just really likes colanders. I don't know. Like this.
Maybe he just broke something on his way out the door to stick on his head.
I apologise for her behaviour tonight. Let's move away from Colander Boy.
It's like a long week already.
It has been a long week already. And here, finally into Marvel. This is a key of the week. This is Black Panther, issue #5, and it's the first appearance of Kivuma, an evil spirit.
Well, at least this has got a probably good reason for being a...
It's a nice cover.
It is a nice cover. I like his Panther shield.
I do like his Panther shield. This is a new edition. Because Shuri's still stocking him with stuff even though he's exiled.
Yeah, of course she is. She's a good sister. Little Man has a book from the library at the moment all about Black Panther.
What about Black Panther? It's a Black Panther story.
No, it's like, this is Black Panther. It's called like Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It's like literally like this little book for small children to read to themselves and to practice their reading. But obviously, he may be read it to 10.
Yeah, of course, he's a lazy little sod.
To be fair, I think it's probably slightly beyond him. It's probably for like 6, 7-year-olds.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it's like a little whistle-stop tour of this is Black Panther, this is what he does, this is who he is, these are important people, these are his villains. Yeah.
So basically, it just gives you a rundown of who he is.
Yeah, it's like the really big book about Wakanda, the Wakandan Atlas that I have, but like an itty bitty kids version.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, next up, sticking with Marvel, we have the Ghost Rider Annual #1. Ghost Rider teams up with Elsa Bloodstone to battle the Hood. Sounds interesting. I guess. I don't read Ghost Rider.
I know you don't, but I'm waiting for you to go, who the fuck's the Hood?
I assume it's a bad guy, and I'm guessing it's him.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a bad... Was the Hood not like the bad guy out of Thunderbirds.
I don't remember. That's a nice cover.
It isn't it? It's probably a Bjorn Barons, which is probably.
It's not a Bjorn Barons.
I thought he did most of the Ghost Rider things.
He does, but that's not a Bjorn Barons. They look more like a Ryan Stegman. But we'll have a look.
You can find out in a minute.
We'll find out in a minute. And then we have this week Marvel's big event. Well, one of Marvel's big events is G.O.D.S #1. This is the first appearance of the Cubisk Core, a being of pure corruption, and the first appearance of the Centaur of the Centaurs. That was a tongue twister.
I'm glad you got to say that one.
Yeah. But this is one they've been playing up to for a little while now.
They've been sort of teasing it for quite a long while. Obviously, we went through the favourite books from a couple of months ago where pretty much every Marvel book had a page about the gods.
Yeah, see, I want this book, but I don't know if I can justify the price of this book.
That's a nice cover. It's a nice Doctor Strange cover.
It's not Doctor Strange.
Is it not?
No, it's one of the gods.
Oh, yeah. I assumed it was Doctor Strange.
No.
It looks like
it. It does look like him. I see where you're coming from. It's not. It's one of the gods. I can't remember his name because I've never seen him before. But he is one of the gods.
Yeah.
It is literally the gods that you follow.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be like magic versus science.
Well, it might be an interesting one that we can read into when we go through what the books are for this week to learn a little bit more about it and share a little bit more about it because I don't know. I did not read the random one page in like every Marvel book from a couple of months ago. If you've seen the size of my reading pile, I haven't read books from a couple of months ago yet.
This is true.
I have 2 piles about like this book.
And yeah, she's reviewing them.
I review them and then I pick them and I buy them and then they sit in my reading pile because I don't get to read them.
Yes. Anywho.
Next up we have Immortal Thor #1. This is a second print incentive variant with Miss Minutes. Kind of a cute cover.
That's literally all it's got going for it. It's a nice Miss Minutes cover.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. I don't think anyone's going to want it.
I'm trying to think
but somehow,
what the Immortal Thor #1
that was the Alex Ross
cover was.
It's like Alex Ross and he's all like neon colours and stuff.
Who? Thor?
Yeah, it's just the way he's drawn him, makes him look all neon-y. He's not, but the way it's drawn, it makes it look a bit brighter.
I don't remember that cover at all.
I didn't get it, but I remember seeing it. Okay. Last week there was an Immortal Thor with him and Loki on the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I vaguely remember the Rainbow Bridge.
Anyway, moving on, we've got Star Wars High Republic Shadows of Starlight issue #1. This is a 4-issue limited series that bridges the gap between Phase 1 and 3 of the High Republic. And it's the first appearance of Soleil Agra.
So is this Phase 2? Soleil.
Soleil?
Like Sector Soleil.
Shawarma. I don't know what happened. Get away from my clock.
It bridges the gap between Phase 1 and Phase 3.
So,
I feel like that means it should be Phase 2. It does not say it's Phase 2.
No, but I can see exactly where you're coming from. But yeah, no, I'm not a Star Wars fan.
No.
If you're into your Jedi and your glowy, big glow sticks, it's up to you.
I'd like a lightsaber. It looks fun. Warm.
Yeah, you don't want to get the feeling when she goes warm, my head's coming off. Oopsie.
Only when you annoy me.
My head's coming straight off. Anyway, moving on from Star Wars.
We're nearly at the bottom of the list yet.
Yeah, like I was saying, anyone Star Wars fan, that's definitely one for you. Here's one for me.
This is the Strange Academy, The Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is a conclusion of a 3-part series of one-shots.
Which reminds me, I need to hunt out part 1.
So, who were the other ones?
Miles Morales and Moon Knight.
So it was Miles that you didn't get?
Yes.
Because you don't like him. So you didn't think to get it until you realised it was connected to this.
Thank you for calling me out. But I do like Strange Academy.
Yeah, so I'm surprised you didn't get it because of it being a Strange Academy.
To be honest with you, I don't remember seeing it. So, yeah, that was the keys of the week. Not a great list this week, if I say so myself.
I definitely do feel like they are gearing up for Halloween. Like we
There's
said it
definitely a
last
few.
week that it felt like they were starting to go down some of the sort of spookier ones, and this week it's very much like it's October, it's spooky season. Ooh.
I felt like out of all of them, the Marvel books were the ones that are more key related with the first appearances.
Yeah, like there was a few number ones from like other prints.
Obviously, with the Image Transformers becoming the first, like moving over there, you see how Image take them on, so that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so there were some that I could understand why they were keys, especially when they are first, like number ones.
Mm.
But they did. Some of them did seem to be number ones of really random books. But
yeah. So we've moved on from the keys of the week, and we'll jump straight into the pull list, and we'll kick off with Doctor Strange. I'm not going to talk about this one because I haven't read any of them yet. It's on my pull list because I'm stacking them up. But that is a nice cover.
that is
Strange.
a nice cover.
And what appears to be his wife trying to stab him.
It does appear to be his wife trying to stab him. But is that him or is that like a...
I don't know, because there's like a demon hand and then who's this dude behind? And
yeah.
so I do need to catch up on these.
Clearly seems that there's more going on here than meets the eye.
So yeah, I need to catch up on them. But let's have a little peek at the variant.
You're not going to read about it then?
No, because then it's going to let me know exactly what's happened before. And if you guys do want to know about this one, then look it up yourselves. Because I am not spoiling it for me.
But it does explain that cover, if you read it. Just saying.
Did you want me to read it?
No, it's fine. The people can read it themselves if they want to. But it explains the cover if you read it.
There you go then.
That's an interesting cover.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Who's
cover.
it from? Sorry, this is the Woods variant 1 in 25.
Oh, you're not going to get that in the UK.
You might get 1 in 25 in the UK.
Only in your big stores, though.
Yeah, your Forbidden Planets, Place in Space, things like that.
I like this one more.
And this is, I'm
He does
one
look
of the
like a
new champions.
Teenage version of Strange. It's like
By
if Strange
Rayleigh
had
Jones.
a child.
New champions there. It does look like that, yes. Maybe it is Strange's son.
Yes, maybe Strange and Clea have a child.
Because they've all got kids somewhere.
Or his dimension hopping. They could be all over the place.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, it's swapped around again. That's so irritating.
Anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't jump around again next time. Because then we have to remember which ones we already talked about. But this one is Black Panther number 5. This is another one for you. The Mystery of the Grey Wolf. After Black Panther's battle with Deathlock, tensions are high in Burning T'Chaka as strife between the ruling crime families threatens to escalate into a full-fledged gang war. Can T'Challa restore peace in the city before it's too late? And what of the whispers of this evil spirit, Kivu Ma? Who is the Grey Wolf that curses Wakanda? Whoa!
Yes. Ooh, indeed. But again, I like that cover.
That is a nice cover.
It doesn't tell me who that's by. It will tell us who it's by. Or not.
It's just magically appeared.
You cockwombles. We're going to put it down to Mark Shatter. Because, yeah.
That's probably just pronounced chatter.
I know, but this is the Marquez 1 in 25 variant.
That's quite cool. I like the panther
like
in the background. That is a very cool panther at the back.
Yeah. And then we've had, I swear that wasn't there a minute ago.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yes.
This is the Stormbreakers variant.
By
Zombie Panther.
Alan!
Oh, God. Yes, yeah,
Chris Allen, but Alan! We shouldn't have had so much coffee. What did you put in my cold coffee?
Cold coffee. Moving on to the New Champions variant from Susan.
I like that.
You would.
I would.
It's colourful.
It's Shuri and it's colourful.
It's not Shuri.
I assumed that was Shuri.
I don't think that is Shuri.
She's got the gauntlets.
No, that's just her hands.
She has.
Is it these in front of it?
Yeah.
Anyway, it could be Shuri. Have you settled yourself?
Yes.
You feeling better? But that's the Black Panther covers for this week. I'm going to move on to see what else you can mark. We've got Blue Beetle issue number 2. Face to face with the Blood Scarab. Someone is out there hunting beetles, and after the attack on Ted Cord lands, him in the hospital. Okay. Jamie is on high alert and ready for a fight. But will he be ready when he comes face to face with the Blood Scarab? Ted Cord, a crushed beetle. So Jamie is the current Blue Beetle, and Ted Cord was the previous Blue Beetle.
Okay. Thank you for explaining that, dear.
Oh, fuck you. And here's the Blood Scarab. There you go, you've met him. That's a nice cover.
That's a nice cover, but he's a freaky looking dude.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't like that.
we've been introduced to new beetles in the last couple. We've got a yellow and a green, and this is obviously the red one.
So many beetles. I don't like beetles.
There's 4.
Yeet.
So far there's 4.
I don't like
and
beetles.
the Diego Orlotigui, this guy, Castort variant, and that's a okay cover.
Yeah.
I thought he was flying, and I realised he's standing in front of a giant pole. Why are you standing on the pole? You've got your wings out and shit. We don't do.
That's in case he falls off the pole. I wonder if it's the Queen's pole.
Oh, God. What did I put in that coffee?
There was another cover.
No, it wasn't.
This was.
No, it was there.
Oh, all right. I'll let you off.
Yeah.
It looked like there was another cover.
It did.
Right, finally one for me. Captain Marvel Dark Tempest number 4. In the eye of the storm, Captain Marvel knows what it means to brave rough waters. There's no tsunami in this multiverse that can pin Earth's mightiest hero, but the storm Nada is bringing to Earth will send even this harbour woman running for land. After corrupt technology turned her world into a wasteland, Nada is determined to drag the entire galaxy back to the Stone Age for its own damn good. And with the Feral 5 and Nitro occupying the captain, she's got a perfect shot.
Have you been reading these ones?
I've read the first 1, maybe 2. I know I've definitely not read 3.
Okay. And?
Yeah. No, I mean, I've quite liked it. Because we said last time that, I swear it wasn't a month ago, I remember us talking about the Feral 5.
Yeah, I do remember
They're
that.
the disenfranchised teenagers.
Yeah.
That's a nice A cover, but the B cover is even nicer, I think.
Hetric variant. I reckon you can get this.
I'm hoping, yeah. If you can get this, I would quite like that one, but I don't dislike the A cover. I just think that's really pretty.
That is pretty. And that's how you should all be picking your covers. I want to know as well, I'm going to put another poll out later.
What?
Of, are you a reader or a cover lover? Do you just buy comics because you love the covers? Or are you just an investor?
Bit of. Do you buy it for an investment? I think there's 3 options, isn't it? You buy it for an investment, even though you're not interested in it. You buy it because you like the story.
We know someone like that.
Yeah, you buy it because you like the story, which is you. And then I feel like I'm probably a 50-50 story / cover lover. Also, because I really like saying cover lover.
75% cover lover, 25% story.
What, me?
Yeah. You're definitely more of a cover lover than you are a reader.
I buy them. I pick ones I like the story of, but the copy with the best cover. So I wouldn't necessarily go out, like, sometimes I won't go out of my way to buy one just because I like the cover art. Sometimes I will, but I have to have an interest in the character or have a reason to buy it. If it's like a character I have no interest in, however nice the cover is, I won't go out of my way for it. You're about to present me with something, aren't you? And make me very excited.
It's not for you, it's for me.
Oh. I thought you were going to be
cover
like...
lovers.
I just really like saying cover lover.
Little 4.
Oh, that one, yes.
If you are a cover lover and you're a Fantastic Four fan, we did pick up recently the... Can you hold 2 for me? Hold them out. Fantastic Four of possibly one of our favourite artists.
Yes.
Mr. Scotty Young.
Definitely up there on the favourite artists list. So yeah, There's definitely covers that are very nice covers by artists I really like that I have not bought.
Like those books I bought purely for the covers.
Yeah, but you also have an interest in Fantastic Four. If you had absolutely no interest in Fantastic Four whatsoever,
I wouldn't go there at all.
you wouldn't have gone out of you. Yeah,
I do like
It's
Fantastic
like-
Four, and knowing me, I will at some point read them.
I like Peach Momoko.
I like
as
Peach
we're
Momoko. I
all
don't
very-
like all of Peach Momoko's work, but I do like some of it.
Yeah, I like a lot of Peach Momoko's art. Her Demon Days covers are beautiful covers,
Yeah, they are.
but
really
I
nice.
have not bought them because I don't want to commit to that series. I've not had something that grabs me to want to read that series. Stop getting me to buy more stuff.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, so you say I'm 75%.
You are definitely.
I buy it for the cover, but there's a lot of things that
You have
are
your
beautiful.
reasons for buying that book,
Yeah.
but you aim more for the cover than the story.
Mm.
Like, you buy it based on the story, but there is more.
But I will choose.
There's
the book
more
I
cover
want.
than story.
I will choose which one I want based on the cover.
But we've all got our favourite artists, but I don't have a favourite artist.
No, I've got like probably a top 5.
Yeah, easily top 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, rather than us ranting about our own books, let's go back to our pulls of the week. And here is another one. Ghost Rider and your number 1. Obviously, we spoke about this on the Kids of the Week. It's Happy Halloween, Ghost Rider. Halloween is a night for monsters, and the Hood is one of those monsters. Can Ghost Rider's special guest Elsa Bloodstone put a stop to the Hood's plans? Or is this the final Halloween? Don't miss this special issue that lays the foundation for the future of Ghost Rider. Why did you do that to me? The Hood's Infernal
You
Halloween.
already wanted it, so I feel like that's not really.
Yeah, but now I'm going to be wanting the next series. And then
That's a nice one.
the Greg Land variant. Greg Land's a good artist as well.
That is a nice Ghost Rider cover. To be fair, that looks like a Metallica, Black Sabbath, AC/DC album cover. What?
Stop trying to get me to buy more stuff.
I didn't say you had to buy it. I'm just saying it's really nice.
Yeah.
I feel
Do
like
I
we've
prefer
got.
that? I think I prefer that to the A.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I do prefer that to the A. The A is nice,
No, that's not.
but the other is nicer.
Yeah, that
And
is nicer.
I feel like there are quite a few Ghost Rider covers that do look like they should be like metal
should,
album
yeah.
covers.
But if you're in a band, why are you not hitting up
Some of
Mark and
these.
say, can we buy a Ghost Rider? Anyway, let's go back to the pull
It's
list.
like, I want a flaming skull. Oh, look, here's one I made earlier.
Oh, look, now it's on my list. Excuse me. We'll take that one off. So I know I want that one.
Okay. Moving on to another one that's for me.
By one of your favourite artists.
By one of my favourite artists, yes, because I've flagged the B cover because of it being my favourite artist, but it is a book that I am reading.
It is, yes.
And this is Poison Ivy number 15. I haven't read them for a while because
Have
I've
you gone
now...
back to start from the beginning?
I need to go back and start from the beginning. I now have them all. I just haven't had the time or the energy.
Sure.
Trapped deep within Gotham, can Ivy survive? Ivy comes face to face with the mysterious and uncanny Peter Undine in his bizarre labyrinth deep within the heart of Gotham City. Can Pamela Eiley survive their confrontation and navigate Undine's treacherous world, or will Ivy be consumed and left forever changed? Meanwhile, Croc goes sightseeing. So yeah.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
I don't know. So yeah, this isn't the A cover. This is the David Nakayama B cover because I do really like his art, and he's doing quite a few Poison Ivies in this run. I think
He's doing a lot of DC lately.
yes, he is.
Let's see what else they got.
You've got the A
Go with the A
cover,
cover.
which is nice. It is a decent cover. That's Croc, I'm assuming, the giant abomination-looking guy
Croc.
with mushrooms growing out of him.
Yeah. I don't know why he's got mushrooms growing out of him. Must admit it's something she's done.
Probably. She is Mushroom Girl.
Bonnie and Croc.
What on earth is that noise?
I do not know.
Okay. It wasn't the dog.
Before the crocodiles come out of the sewers and eat us,
Yeah.
let's see what other covers they got. This is the
Zozo Makia.
Yeah.
Zozo Mika.
Micah.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Again,
cover.
that is a nice, like, this Poison Ivy series has had some really, really beautiful covers.
Yeah.
And I will admit that it was the beautiful cover that did start me on my Poison Ivy
I know.
thing.
Who did you send to find the rest?
I found most of them myself.
Yeah, but who did you find the rest?
Me.
You didn't. You asked me to keep an eye out for them.
Yes, but I found pretty much all of them.
Anyway, here's the Seb McKinnon 1 in 25 cardstock.
That's a nice.
Here, but that is a nice.
Yeah, that's a very artsy.
Batman and Robin cover. I'm joking.
I was like, that's Harley.
Yes, I know.
Yes. So that's a nice Ivy and Harley. That's very pretty, very classic art. I do like that.
Oh, God, she's going to want like 60s covers.
No, I'm not.
And then this is
is just cute.
Chrissy Zuno?
Yeah, Trick or Treat cardstock variant. That's just so cute.
If they have this, I'm not saying you want it.
Maybe. It's fun and cutesy. It's like, hi, I bought a plant. It can eat you, but I bought a plant.
And yeah, it looks like my sister as a child.
It kind of does.
So
I've seen pictures. It kind of does.
Barring the glasses.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving
The
away
hair's
from
not
your
quite big enough.
cover love. We've got the Red Goblin number 9. Normie Osborn has been losing himself to the corrupting influence of his symbiote, but his family and Dylan Brock are ready to mount a final push to save Normie from himself. Or from Rascal, as they should have said. That's a nice cover.
You don't know. It might be from himself.
Or Rascal.
Red Goblin has had some really nice covers. It tends to not have any variants, does it?
No. One or two have had a couple of variants, but no, they don't have many. But that's a nice cover again.
Yeah, they have had some really nice covers for this book. So,
yeah, I don't know this one.
No.
But yeah, it's a good series. It's not a great series, but it's a good series. There's one that I've started and I kind of want to finish.
You just didn't expect it to go on this long, did you?
No, that's not a fucking full part.
It's not going to be as bad as Christmas one. 5 years.
5 years.
5 long years. Next up, this is another one of yours. This is The Sacrifices number 3. I didn't think you were going to carry on with this. I didn't think you were a fan of the first one.
Yeah, but no.
Oh. Oh, look. Surprise, surprise.
I can't help it. I like my stories, okay? Look, old women like EastEnders and Coronation Street and their stories. This is my soaps, okay? This is my stories.
That's your telenovelas.
Oh, what?
It's like on American things. You have like little old ladies that need to have their telenovelas. It's like the Latin soaps.
Oh, I thought you were just having a stroke.
Stroke.
I will do that.
Yeah. The one who raises his hand takes the credit. They make speeches about the common good to seduce you and to make themselves stronger. The old gods feed on your naive hopes. They can't be defeated. I feel like you need to have been reading it for that to make any sense.
I think if you read this, you'd be intrigued. Maybe. So, whatever world they're in, all animals are like sentient humanoids. And, well, not all animals, but the sentient humanoids of each type of animal. And it appears every so often they have to give a sacrifice. And they're all raised differently, some of these things. Some of them are worshipped, then they lavished upon. Others are just like, go and fucking live in the barn. We don't want it, just because it'll be easier for us to get rid of you when it's time to go. And then, yeah, in the last issue, they got to the place where they're going, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? Sorry, now I can't need to know.
Okay. I feel like it'd make me sad, though, with the sacrificing.
But you don't know if they are sacrificed, or if they're going to become new gods, or what. They're called the sacrifices because their village gives them away. You don't know if they've been given away to have whatever. But let's have a look at
I
some
still
of these.
feel like it might make me.
This is the Ali variant from cover B. They like whale woman.
Oh, is that what she's meant to be?
Yeah, I think she's meant to be like a killer whale.
Oh, and a bird.
And a bird. He seems to be the main dude. Where he was
in a barn.
In a barn, and she was lavished upon.
Okay.
There are humans in this world as well. There's 1 in 15 Xiang variant.
That's a really random ratio. It tends to be like 10 or 25.
I don't know who any of these people are.
They look like gods.
Yes. Yes, they do. And the 20th anniversary team-up variant of the For the Walking Dead. Apparently. It's got kind of like zombies and...
They made like weird freaky zombie versions. No, that's creepy. I don't like it.
Don't like it.
Don't want that one. Don't like that one. It's creepy.
So then we've got Strange Academy Spider-Man. Number 1.
Yes. It's your one.
Didn't I read the last one? Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry. Right, the brilliant new villain, the Equation, has taken down Miles Morales, Moon Knight, and half the students of Strange Academy. Can the amazing Spider-Man be of help? Of course he can. He's Spider-Man.
He is quite smart. He might be able to solve the equation.
God, I knew that was coming.
I am judging the stupid name.
You always do.
I do.
That's the A cover.
It's kind of cool.
He's the Guigan variant.
It's alright.
No. And the Ramos connecting variant. I didn't know there was connecting variants.
That is a big blue guy.
Frost Giant.
Ah.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Big blue guy.
It's not a big guy, it's a girl.
Ah. Big blue girl.
And Doyle. Son of Dormammu.
You tell me that every week.
I want to make sure that you remember. What's his name?
Doyle.
There we go.
Son of Dormammu.
There we go, she's remembering.
Doyle Dormammu's son.
I don't even know what you said.
Oh, look, one for you to be excited about. Do you want to talk about this?
No. I'll let you talk about this. Just trying to get your excitement up.
My excitement level is like here right now.
Raise the bar.
The all-new Transformers era starts here. Superstar creator Daniel Warren Johnson from Do a Powerbomb, Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, alongside Energon. It's a G, not a J.
I know.
Energon Universe showrunner Robert Kirkman from Void Rivals and Invincible.
And Walking Dead.
Reimagine Hasbro's robots. Excuse me. In disguise for a brand new generation. Or an old generation reliving their childhood. Optimus Prime was supposed to have led the Autobots to victory. Stop pulling that face at the corner of my eye.
I did stop.
Instead, the fate of Cybertron is unknown, and his allies have crash-landed far from home, alongside their enemies, the Decepticons. As these titanic forces renew their war on Earth, one thing is immediately clear: the planet will never be the same. New alliances are struck, battle lines are redrawn, and humanity's only hope of survival is Optimus Prime. Discover the Transformers like you've never seen them before.
Don't forget, I've got to get your books this week.
I know.
I will get you the ones you don't like if you carry on. Anyway, let's hit out some of these.
I will message Lizzie.
That's true. We've got a second printing for cover A already.
But they haven't done the first print. How is it a second print when you haven't even got a first print?
A Decepticons print. Maybe they just meant they've got an Autobots and Decepticons cover.
Maybe.
This is the Autobot cover C, second printing.
I never knew how you were meant to tell which or which.
Print? What? The symbols? You being serious?
Yeah, I didn't watch it as a kid. I didn't know how you were meant to know who was who. I've heard of Optimus Prime, and I know there's a little yellow one called Bumblebee, and that's about all I know. Doesn't she turn in? Isn't like the girl one, and she turns into like a VW Beetle or something.
It's not. Right, this is the D. Lewis LaRosse Decepticon variant. I'm forgetting this second printing because unless I've got to wait a while. Decepticon symbol. Yes. Get it in your head.
No.
Burn it into your head. Where was
Oh
I?
my God, they look like virtually the same.
And they are virtually the same. The Autobots with no symbol because there's one there. If you can
Because
see.
I can see. Yeah, but if you scroll down. Look, it's on the background of those two.
Oh yeah, Autobots.
One's red and one's purple.
No,
And one's got
they're
little pointy
different.
ears. One's got pointy ears and one's got a square head. That's the difference.
We're going to fall out soon.
One has pointy ears and one has a square
I'm going
head.
to carry on talking about the covers. This is the Alan Key variant. Okay.
What?
Starscream yet again. That's a nice cover actually. Nice artwork.
And he's a bad guy.
Yes.
My 90s TV in the morning, like my 90s cartoons went from being Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and things like that and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then I kind of just skipped past all of this bit.
This was before them.
Yeah.
This is from like before I was born. Just.
Maybe that's why I didn't care. You're older than me.
I'll get the feeling she doesn't care about me. Anyway, this is the Barry Foyle version variant.
Is his name
Barry
Foyle,
Foyle
or is
variant.
it a foil cover?
It's Barry's
by Barry.
Foyle variant. Oh my god. We've got a
Barry.
big time collectibles John Gawain exclusive variant. I mean, none of these I can't see you getting any of these.
I don't
in
think
the
you could be
UK.
able to get Barry.
Another Starscream. Starscream seems to be the main bad guy they're aiming for.
I get that impression.
Why are they saving Megatron? That's what I'd like to know. Let's go to the Carnival Comics version variant. Grassetti.
That's quite a cool cover. It's a nice colour and art.
It is lovely art, yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to tell you it was Optimus Prime, but okay.
Not know who Optimus Prime is.
I know who he is. I know the name. I wouldn't be able to pick him out of
this
a
is the
Transformers
Condemned
lineup.
Comics exclusive Chris Mitten variant.
Mitten.
Don't name these people. Why are their mothers? Why did you marry a man called Mitten?
Makes you think of a cat.
Okay.
Jake's cat's called Mittens.
Chris Mitten. Mitten's clearly his surname. Oh,
I know.
Right, Darren Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer variant. There's a lot of variants for this.
Yes.
That's very much the 1980s cartoon. What team?
Good guys. That's Optimus Prime. He's the one with the truck on his chest.
Right.
His boobs look like a truck.
And here's the Decepticon variant.
Oh my god, there's so many.
There's so many. Ryan Otley variant. They've paid a lot of artists for this. Yeah,
it's like everybody, just literally any artist out there, draw me a Transformer and you'll get a cover.
Just buy me a Transformer and I'll be happy.
Your man has a Transformer.
I meant a real one.
Oh.
Who's this one? This is the 1 in 10 Orlando Rossino variant. No, they should.
I don't understand what's happening.
No, this is Optimus' head.
Oh.
The Cliff Chiang variant. It's an okay.
He's smashing down an aeroplane.
Yeah, it's Starscream probably.
Oh.
Yeah, now I've got the Transformers on top of my head. I'm not going to go through all of it. There's
God.
many variants.
There's like 1,000,001 variants.
But the
that's
main one I want to talk about.
That's a.
Yes, there is female Transformers.
Yeah, but that looks like an actual person.
No, it doesn't.
No, not when you click on it. She's still a robot. She's a happy little pink one.
Right, away from the happy little pink one. Let's talk about the main cover that I was going to look at. Mr. Scotty Young himself. That is a great Optimus Prime.
That is a cute little Optimus Prime, yes. It's very hee.
Yes, it is.
It's cute. I do like that one. That is nice.
I'm going to leave it
How many different covers are there?
I'm not counting them all.
Hang on. Oh my god, there are 44 covers.
44.
One book. 44 freaking covers.
They're obviously putting a lot of eggs in the Transformers basket. So
They're putting a lot of artists in the fucking Transformers basket. There's more artists and more front covers than there are bloody characters by the sounds of it.
So that was actually the last book on our pull list.
Yeah. All 44 of the bastards.
Wow. When you're angry, your mouth goes potty.
There was 44. I can't get over that. That's got to be some kind of record.
Probably. But I'm going to look at the new comics of this week. If you take a moment to calm yourself.
40.
And how many of those covers did you want?
No.
I knew you should say that.
Admittedly, the Scotty Young cover was nice. But still, I want none. And he says that I'm a cover lover.
She is a cover lover. But let's talk about what other covers, what other books are out this week. So, do you want to hit it off, or do you still need time to...
Just read them.
Starting out, we have Batman 138. Dawn of DC. Don't care about you. X-Men number 27. That's actually a nice cover. I like that.
Oh, now who's a cover lover?
Me. Immortal X-Men number 16.
That's also quite a cool cover.
That is quite cool.
Not enough that I want to buy it, but it's quite cool.
Yeah. X-Force number 45.
That's creepy.
And Fantastic Four number 12.
That face is creeping me out.
What face?
That creepy glowing face.
Alright, I'm moving away from that before she freaks out.
We've obviously already talked about Poison Ivy 15, and that one's lovely covers. Star Wars Darth Vader number 39. We've obviously already talked about Ghost Rider. Then you've got Shazam number 4. Did we want to talk about gods?
Let's have a peek at the gods.
Let's have a peek at the gods.
Somehow I've added to my wish list. Click the wrong button there.
Jonathan Hickman reinvents the cosmology of the Marvel Universe. For some reason, they feel the need to shout most of this. What happens when the powers that be meet the natural order of things? Infinite detente between the natural order of things and the powers that be nears an end. Old acquaintances are reunited during a Babylon event. The Lion of Wolves throws the worst parties. I imagine they would. Don't look under the table. There's a John Wilkes Booth penny on the ground. This enormous extra-sized first issue features Doctor Strange.
That's not Doctor Strange.
Who, while not boring at all, is easily the most boring person in the book.
Oh my god, right, that's not Doctor Strange. I know he looks like him, but he's not him. Right, let's have a look at the other covers for this. One of them might have Doctor Strange.
One of them might do.
Right, there's the Virgin. Right, touch another one. There's one with...
someone who does... It's the same guy!
Yeah, he's not Doctor Strange. But that's the Azra variant.
1 in 25.
It's a Cutie Virgin variant. 1 in 50. I'm not going to get that over here.
No. I'm not sure if I like that or not.
I like that. It's not a bad cover.
I'm not sure.
There is second printing. Why are we getting these out already? Doctor Strange. There he is. With big collars. Not this guy.
With a slightly smaller collar.
Yeah. Anyway, moving away from the Strange
There's a really
Imposter.
nice peach
There's
Momoko.
a peach Momoko variant.
That is nice. I don't know who this person is with her little...
She's one of the gods.
Yeah. I assumed that much.
Do you want the gods variant?
And oh, look, what other artist has got a cover out?
What?
Scroll down. Oh, look! Who
I didn't know this one was there. I looked for Scott Young's earlier and it was not on there.
See?
Win.
They think he's Doctor Strange too. Hey, Dr. Strange, can I have your autograph? Sorry, kid, I'm not Dr. Strange. My name is Wynne. Do you have a mustache and a beard? Yes. White streaks in your hair? Yes. Do you do magic and stuff? Yes. Hey, Dr. Strange, can I have your autograph? See? Not just me. Scotty Young has done a piss take cover based on it. If Scotty Young has done it, therefore, I am not wrong.
Okay.
You're even more willing to get this now, aren't you? You were on the fence about whether, like, 10 quid for a book was all right. But now you know it's a Scotty cover. It's swaying you more, isn't it? It's been like, buy me.
Yeah, but do I just want the Scotty cover or do I want the A cover as well?
I'd just get the Scotty. It's a 10 quid book, so I'd only get one of them.
This is true. I'll get both. Moving on, away from the gods and her Doctor Strange 2.
Wynne. At least we now know who he is.
His name is Wynne. I'm going to call him Stephen 2.
Wynne Strange.
And here is Doctor Strange. We've already spoke about most of these ones. Birds of Prey number 2 was on the Keys of the Week. Obviously,
yes. I need to check whether I've got the first one. I can't remember if I've got the first one.
You carry on talking and I'll have a peek on our list.
Because I might have a quick look at this because I have a feeling I did get it. And if I have, I feel like that might mean I need to get this one. Black Canary's all-new team on their first mission. Black Canary has built an all-new team with a very specific and very dangerous first mission, extraction. Their target has been redacted. She's being held on has also been redacted and guarded by a battalion of redacted. Wow, this is helpful. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, then we're explaining it wrong. I did get it because it was a really nice art germ cover. It's a terrible mission, and before it can even be launched, the birds have to gather a few mysterious supplies and see some old familiar faces.
Does that mean you like it?
I was going to have a look at what other covers we've got. So we've got a Nakayama.
Yeah, the connecting cover.
So we've got quite a cute Nakayama cover there. I don't dislike that. I also like, I think I prefer this one.
They're connecting covers. They go together.
Well, I'm not buying two of them. And I think I just prefer that one. They are both nice though. Then you've got the Chris Bacalo, 1 in 25. You are not going to get that over here.
No.
It's kind of cool. Obviously, that one we've already talked about. And then you've got the Chrissy Zillow Trick or Treat cardstock variant, like the Poison Ivy one that I liked. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that one's cute. So cute. It is, though.
I have to live with this. What cover would you like on the list?
If I can get that one.
This one?
That one.
I'll add this one.
I want that one. But if I can't, I'll have a Nakayama, please. Yes.
Back to the new comics of the week. Are you happy now?
Yes.
We spoke about Birds of Prey. There's King Prawn.
King Spawn, yeah.
Number 26.
And Star Wars Bounty Hunter number 39.
Indeed. Joker and the Man Who Stopped Laughing number 11.
Most of these other ones we've talked about. The Walking Dead Deluxe number 72, because, you know, they are bringing out one a week. They've got a lot of catching up to do. Peacemaker Tries Hard number 6.
Now, I'm only bringing this up so that you can now finally see
the dog.
Fine.
And
he hasn't got that's the patterns on his skin.
No creepy bearded babies this week.
No.
If anyone did read number 5 and found out what the hell was the deal with the gnome babies, please let us know, because I need to know what the deal was with the gnome babies.
Anyway, we spoke about most of these. You've got Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville number 2.
That is a Nakayama cover.
Yeah.
I believe.
That is a Nakayama cover.
Yeah.
I'm not adding it.
No, I don't want it. I'm not that much of a cover lover.
Anyway, moving on.
We've got Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 3, number 8. Ridiculous names of books. Darkwind Duck number 9, and all the rest of these we've already talked about. I don't want ghouls, I just want to have fun. I'm not that much into my Halloween.
You've got the Enfield Gang Massacre number 3. If you're into the Enfield Gang, I know Lee at Cursed Earth recommends these books.
Huh.
Disney Villains Maleficent number 5.
Ghost Lore number 5. Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons. This is what happens when Godzilla goes to Wales.
The Plot Holes number 2.
Star Trek Defiant number 8.
Huh?
Untold Tales of I Hate Fairyland number 4.
007 for King Country number 5.
That's a very classy cover for 007.
That is a very classy cover.
Dead by Daylight number 3.
And Scooby-Doo, Where Are You number 124. 124 issues and you're still looking for him.
Yeah, they haven't found him in 124 issues. I can tell you where he is. He's there.
He's behind you the whole time.
He's behind you.
We spoke about Ranger Academy. We've got Star Trek's Strange New Worlds of Scorpius run number 2.
Masters of the Universe Forge of Destiny number 2.
We spoke about this pile of shit.
And Grimm Fairy Tales number 76.
That is a nice cover actually, except
she has no clothes on. Yeah.
Buffy, the Last Vampire Slayer number 3.
The Rocketeer in the Den of Thieves number 3.
Midnight Show number 1 we spoke about. Golden Age we spoke about. And Halloween we have it.
Yeah, we seem to be descending again into the
Mighty Barbarians. So we'll have a scroll through and if there's anything that pops out.
Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, Fatal Exams number 2.
And that one popped out. Just
like her nips, yeah. It's more the fact that it's like, why are you doing exams in the jungle?
Yeah, someone's on the fucking Christmas run already. You've got The Cave, Tales from the Cave.
Oh look, a Archie Halloween Spectacular. It is still another 4 weeks till Halloween.
Yeah. Count Dante, Camp Big Hoof.
My Little Pony.
Catfight. Yeah. Knights of the Dinner Table.
Not the Round Table, Knights of the Dinner Table.
Yeah, there's some more Archie Jumbo comics.
Oh, there's a good Be My Villain.
Under a Blood Red Moon.
She looks angry. Star Trek Explorer.
Silver Storm.
Oh, I'm getting hiccups.
Triple Hot Biscuits. Oh my days. Is he doing what? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, nothing here is really popping out now. I mean,
that was definitely popping out.
Yeah. I can't. Nothing. G-Men United. Highlight number 2. Sergeant Flag. I don't know. Don't mock me. Simon N. Kirby, The Agent, number 7.
That looks like a small child one. That looks like a proper cartoony one.
Like an Alex the Kid.
Yeah. I'm really not feeling some of these books this week.
No, some of the books this week have been terrible. Some of them have been okay, and we've had a couple of good ones.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff coming out this week. And I've now got 3 books, I think.
I've now got
quite a few. More.
Let's see what the price would be for these books. Fuck me sideways.
So yeah.
Let me just refresh that. Birds of Prey, because you've got 2 on there, so
yeah.
So if we've got that one, am I leaving that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only want one of them.
So potentially it's going to come to around.
Didn't you have 2 lots of Transformers on there?
I just took one off.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Potentially we're looking at around $65.
Yeah, but
60. We'll say about 60.
50, 55 quid. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50, 55.
Oh, bank account, I'm sorry.
But then again, obviously, 3 of those are ones that would normally be mine, so you wouldn't normally be paying for. So I can transfer you the money back. Just because I'm not going to save up. I can't come shopping this week.
I don't have a week of you paying for mine.
You need to save up a lot of weeks of you buying my books then for me to cover a week of your books. There's my pile, and then there's your pile.
I would say how many boxes have you got upstairs that I've filled, but that was before you really got into it, so I'll let you off. But yeah, I'm kidding. Maybe one week I'll have a short week, and you'll have a
Maybe
big
you
week.
will. No.
I'd definitely say that's it from us this week.
Yes.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to us rant. Yeah, maybe you've enjoyed listening about the Queen's poll. And joining us to find out about the new gods.
Yes.
I mean, has Doctor Strange. There's apparently 2 people in one. Or win. 2 people in win.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What happens when I was going to say Wong meets Win? Yeah.
That's now stuck in my head now. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching. For you, those of you on Spotify and other podcast formats, hope you've enjoyed listening to us rant this week, and I hope you've definitely stuck with us. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time. Anything to add?
No.
No, just going to agree.
Yeah, smile, nod, agree. Bye.